Hi, friends. Welcome to this new episode. In this, let's begin Module 4, wherein we look at various details about the data visualization and data exploration techniques. So, first, let's see what the data visualization is. It's a graphical representation of the data and information. It uses visual elements such as charts, graphs, and maps to present the data in a way that is easy to understand and interpret. Yes, because we are dealing with a big data, that means we have an ocean of numbers, and as long as these numbers are represented just as numbers, it is difficult for any human mind to understand the meaning hidden in these numbers. So they can be made to come in the forefront only when we put that in a visual form. So that's where this topic helps us. So the data visualization is helpful in communicating complex data clearly and effectively. So when we want to communicate the information about the data, so definitely it would be very much easier, convenient uh, to use the visual information rather than the numeric information. So that makes the communication more clear and more effective. It makes easier for the viewers to identify patterns, trends, and insights. So the just by showing the plot or graph with minimum explanation, we could convey almost all the information we want to convey to the audience, because most of the work is done by the audience themselves. They try to identify patterns, trends, and the insights from the visual details we have presented. So that makes our storytelling a bit easier, and it's a very critical component of data analysis and storytelling, helping to uncover the insights, communicate findings, and make data driven decisions. So, this allows data analysis easy, and through the visual techniques, our storytelling will become easier. So it becomes easier to convince any class of audience, because we are not dealing with the domain details, we are not dealing with numeric, we just present the visual way, and that makes the things easier. Now, the key aspects of data visualization, it's a representation of the data. It's helpful in exploring the data and analyzing it. Very much convenient when it comes to communicating the information about the data, and we can have interactive visualizations, and that makes life more simpler, and a lot of tools and software are available today for these activities. Now, looking at the importance of data visualization, so it provides enhanced understanding, and it allows us to discover the insight from the data, will be helpful in effective communication, and will reinforce the decisions we are trying to make from the data, so it supports our decisions. And primarily it's a very well suited when it comes to storytelling. That means when we are discussing about our plans, about our work, it would be easier to put whole thing in the form of a story, because the stakeholders will be of various types, so need not be a technical ones. So all the stakeholders, if you want to communicate equally, then storytelling is a must, and graphical representation will be the best when it comes to storytelling. It will be uh, better when it comes to exploring the data for analyzing what the data is talking about. So instead of looking at the ocean of numbers, if we put the whole thing in a graphical form, then most of the information can be put on one screen, and can visualize all the details simultaneously, and that will help us in exploring the data and will further help in understanding, analyzing the data. It helps in identifying the trends and patterns in the data. So, just looking at the numbers, it will not be possible to understand all this. But if we plot them, then definitely these trends and patterns come automatically forward, and will catch our attention, and thereby it becomes easier for us to identify them. So it will be one of the greatest tools for collaboration. So when we try to collaborate with other stakeholders, and definitely uh, to have a proper communication, we would like to have a clear insight about what we are doing, what the data is all about, and all that. In all these cases, the data presented in the visual form will be of very much aid. So, the data visualization empowers individuals and the organizations to leverage the full potential of their data to drive informed actions and achieve their goals. So, this will help us to have more insight about our data, and that will provide all the details required to continue in achieving our goals. So, that's it for now. We have many more issues to discuss, so keep watching. Thank you.